Hi my loves, I'm Cess and this is my destiny. Welcome to a collective reading for everybody who's watching. Right now, we know the energy of July is huge. Things are changing. Your life is going to change this July. My life is going to change this July. This is a collective reading, so it is for me too, babes. And as soon as I sat down, a card flew out the deck and it is Beginnings, the new moon. And when I saw this, I was like, okay, you're talking to me too. Like, me doing this is a new beginning. Our last new moon was in Cancer, and this was a really powerful, potent new moon, especially as Jupiter has recently moved into Cancer, so this is really, really expansive. But the astrology this year is just huge. Like, it's astrology that no one has ever seen before in our lifetime. So much is changing, and you know what? It's down to us how it changes. So this is a really, really pivotal time for all of us. Some chapters will be closing, some have already closed, some we may have been so ready to let go of. Some were harder because, you know, we had to make the decision to like reluctantly close them ourselves, but these are all being closed just to make way for something new. When one door closes, another door opens. It is time to step through. It's time to step through with power, with purpose. Like, this is such a strong card. I know that there is something that you are dreaming of doing, and right now is the time to put action behind that hope. Forget about what happened before. Maybe you'll feel like you're starting again. Maybe each new chapter you thought this was going to be the chapter where everything changed, and then maybe it didn't. Maybe you look back and you feel like you failed. Maybe you feel like giving up. But all those failures, all those mistakes, like those hardships which you've gone through, even just in the last 6 months, they have been setting you up for success. Because now is the time. Putting the action behind your dreams is actually going to pay off. Putting the actions behind our dreams is actually going to pay off for us. We want to be stepping forward with intention, with purpose. We know that this is our path. So it is commitment, it is confidence. Like, you have it. You have everything within you to make this new chapter, this new beginning work. So if this reading has found you, we are in this together. We're gonna see what the cards have to say, see what guidance and wisdom they have for us on our shared journey. So let's get into it. We're already into it, but let's get into it. Okay. Okay, so we have talk to the moon, communicate. This is about communicating with our guides, with entities that support us, that we don't necessarily know, that we can't necessarily see. Some of you might be like, Cess, what the fuck are you talking about? But let me tell you, all you need to do is ask. Right now, what is it that you need? Is it time? Is it resources? Is it inspiration? Is it confidence? What is it that you need to see you through to the next step? There's so much support around you. You are not doing this alone. You know, you are co-creating. I know sometimes it feels like an uphill struggle, but you just got to tap into that support network, that divine support network, which is all around you, because you are divinely supported. So when it comes to asking, you can ask in prayer, you can ask out loud, you can write it down, as Drake once, not very famously, rapped, because it was in Ransom, very, very niche, where Lil Wayne just told him, just write everything you need down, and he's got it, and he's as happy as can be now. I think that came out when I was 16, so yeah, a long time ago. Anyway, this is about tapping into the infinite potential of the universe, of your guides, of yourself. By starting this new chapter, you are going to be following your joy. And when you follow your joy, that's when you truly are supported, because these things light us up for a reason. They make us excited for a reason. They make us fulfilled for a reason, because they are the things that we are supposed to be doing. So that is the only question that you've really also got to ask yourself. Whatever it is that you're setting out to do, to have, to create, does this bring you joy? If the answer is yes, you are on the right track. Like, You are actually supposed to follow your passions. If you're genuinely interested in it, if it makes you feel alive, if it makes you feel like a fuller version of yourself, then it is for you. You are not doing this alone. You must ask your guides for help when you need it. And you can literally be amazed how opportunities, energy shifts, even perspective shifts can come through just from asking. Next card. Of course, we have got changes. So much in our lives are gonna change, and you only need to know the next step. I think so much we're so focused on what the outcome is. What is the end result going to be? But right now, you only need to know the next step. And then from there, you will know the next step. Thereon, thereforth, you know what I mean. This change is going to have such a ripple effect, not just in your life, in the lives of those around you. Following your truth, taking risks, being outside of your comfort zone is going to affect every part of your life, like in a positive way. It's not necessarily going to be easy, mark my words. Change is happening this July, no matter what, but it is down to you to determine how that change happens in your life. It is down to me how it happens in my life. But I can't stress this enough. Putting yourself out there, doing things which are new, which are different, trying the things that you've always dreamed of, they are going to change every bit of your life, and they are going to change parts of other people's lives too, because you're not just doing this for you, you're doing it for everyone. If we all begin to live authentically and follow our truth and believe in ourselves, we bring the power back to us. And when I say change, I mean lifelong change. We're not just doing this for July. We want this change to flow through to July, August, September, October, November. This momentum of change is just going to set us up for next year and the year after that. Our lives, as they are right now, will cease to exist. Now, I know that most of you are going to know exactly what this change is, what it is that you want to create, what it is that you want to call in. Maybe recently you've had an epiphany, maybe you feel like you've had a bit of an awakening, or maybe it's something which has been nagging and nagging and nagging at you. Maybe it's something you've wanted to do for years and you have maybe tried and failed, or you haven't really tried at all, but it's always been there. Well, honey, let me tell you, it's never going to go away. It is going to keep nagging at you. Even if you feel like you failed at it before, again, I'm telling you, you haven't failed. Everything that you've learned so far is setting you up for this time, and the time is ripe. The time is ready, right place, right time. It is honestly right now. There are no excuses anymore. So let's see what else we've got. Right, cleansing. Guys, this is all about your spiritual hygiene, okay? And this is going to be really, really, really important on this journey. In fact, let me help you out. I'm going to start you off with a little cleanse, okay? I want you to be cleansing, smudging, doing what you need to do, whatever suits you, whether it's with your Palo Santo, whether it's with your incense, whether it is with a bright white light. Whenever you need it, you can just imagine a bright white light coming down on you, cleansing all of the negative energy out of your body, releasing it, letting it be free, because along this journey, you are going to come up against doubt. Doubt from yourself, maybe doubt from others. You're going to have to really recognize what is yours and what is someone else's. And I think that's going to be really important. But spiritual hygiene is a must. I want you to ground. I want you to protect. So you need to be putting yourself in a bubble and cleanse. After some interactions, I will cleanse. But also just from being a human on planet Earth, that is enough reason to cleanse. We want to keep our vessel clear so that we can get our downloads, so that we can do the things which feel aligned, so we're not second guessing ourselves and questioning ourselves, so that we can trust our intuition and so that we can trust our instincts. Because remember, we always know, we have all the answers inside, and cleansing is a tool which will help. Let's have a look. Of course, we have releasing blocks. Now, I know a lot of you, and myself included, will have done a lot of work already on releasing blocks, but there are still some there to go. So for those of us who still have work to do on those limiting beliefs, it is time to affirm, I am releasing blocks. My blocks are dissolving. It's very, very, very powerful to do a ritual at a full moon to release your blocks. And all you need to do is set the intention. Then watch as things, people, triggers come into your life for you to look at them, for you to observe them, and for you to recognize them so you can do the work in removing them, of dissolving them, of letting them leave your body for the last time. Because it's these things, these blocks are what are holding you back. Thoughts of not being good enough, being afraid to be seen. It's time to release that narrative. It does not serve us. Time to create a new story, one of worth, one of love, one of joy. And together, we can do that. We can do that. But it's these blocks which stop us from really truly creating what we want. Do you ever think oh my God, hey, I'm pretty good at manifesting. I managed to call this in. And you call in these opportunities which are maybe even better than you ever imagined, but they don't seem to last. That is the blocks. But the universe is telling you hey, you are powerful. Yes, you can manifest this. Yes, you can create this, but you've still got a little bit more work to do. So that is the work that we're going to be doing along the way, because obviously we are going to be going into new territory in this new chapter, and a new territory means new blocks, right? So at each level we are going to experience new blocks which we are going to have to release, which we're going to have to work through. And my very, very, very best advice is journal. You cannot do this journey if you do not journal. So when you get triggered, write about it. It is amazing how quickly you can process something, how quickly you can move through something once you put pen to paper. So as I said, we are going to be grounding, protecting, cleansing, and journaling. These are non-negotiables, especially the journaling. Journaling is our cosmic contract with the universe. We have to uphold our end of the bargain. Okay, one final card for us today. And it is, of course, take a risk. What we're doing is going to be outside of our comfort zone. This new chapter is something that we have not done before. Do not let your logical mind talk you out of this. Of course, we're going to be doing something scary. We're doing something new. We're doing something which is uncharted territory for us. The want for more, the want for change, the want to expand. This isn't going to go away, but it's going to require you taking a risk. We have not been here before. It's going to feel uncomfortable, going to feel scary. You are going to regret it if you don't start now. So we are going to do this together, and we are going to tap into the cards for guidance. We are going to keep each other accountable. We are going to ground. We are going to cleanse. We are going to protect ourselves. We are going to journal. And then you are also going to you are also going to subscribe. You are also going to share with anyone who might be going through something similar to this right now, who you know might need a kick up the arse or that extra encouragement that they can do it. They are on the right track. Also comment, tell me what you're going through. What is your new beginning? What is your new chapter? Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you soon.